information, how to apply, and then maybe David Meltzer will be your judge in the TV show. And I can already see he's here. So we're going to welcome David as every single Thursday.
Hello.
There he is. Hold on.
I know.
You today.
Good to see you. I get my own 2-minute drill on JA Worldwide every week on Thursday to introduce the Impact Award winner, give some advice. But it's so nice to spend these few minutes with you every Thursday.
Welcome back. Actually, David and I, we already had a call on Tuesday, so we were totally confused, like, is it twice a week now? But welcome back, David. I already introduced you, but I would love for you to share what you do besides being the biggest supporter, our biggest fan, and we're so incredibly grateful to have you with JA.
Oh, I love being here, and my mission in life is supported by JA Worldwide, which is to empower over 1 billion people to be happy. No better place to do this than Junior Achievement through 2-minute drill to teach people how to make a lot of money, help a lot of people, and have a lot of fun in their lives. And it is not only possible, it's probable and even a reality. So please join us at JA Worldwide and 2-minute drill.
Awesome. Thank you so much for all the viewers. Put down in the comments where you're watching from, because we are very curious to see how big the crowd is in what kind of cities you are. And so, David, for everybody who doesn't know what the 2-minute drill show is, and more specifically the J Impact Award, would you mind sharing it once again? Because I feel like you can't, like we have to promote it every single time so everybody knows what a great show it is.
Well, you got to remind people for sure. So we have a new hit series with Junior Achievement called 2-minute drill. It airs on Bloomberg and Amazon. And we give a Junior Achievement Impact Award for the contestant on the show. Not only can win $50,000 of cash and prizes, but also we donate money to Junior Achievement Worldwide for the biggest impact that entrepreneur has. And this week's winner we'll be having on right after me, Kylie Fitzgibbons. She's extraordinary, and everyone will get to see not only what you can do with your business, but how you can raise awareness and achieve so much more at an accelerated pace by joining us on 2-minute drill.
That is incredible. And we will hopefully also get a peek behind the curtain from Kylie to see what it's like to be on a kind of TV show, but it's kind of a hybrid, right? Because of the COVID situation. But she will share with all the viewers, all of you, how you can join and how it felt for her. And David, my question for you today is, as you know, the Alumni Network always wants to ask you 1,000 questions, and I'm choosing one each week. One of the most asked questions was, how do you stay motivated? Because what they said is, when you show up, you're like this bunch of happiness and joy and motivation. So they want to learn from you on how they can do it too.
One of my favorite questions, because one, you have to learn the difference between motivation and inspiration. So motivation is just the ability to get up, get started, get back up and get back started, but it's not going to get you there. And so fear can motivate us, but fear is a soul sucker. It's an energy sucker, but it can motivate you. What I like to teach and what I live is inspiration. Inspiration is knowing with full faith what you're connected to and through, the greatest source of light, love, and lessons at all time, and appreciating it, meaning giving value to it and giving it away to others. And so what I encourage people to do is, if you're not feeling motivated, then get yourself up, get yourself back up, get yourself started, get yourself back started. I have tons of techniques to help you, but really focus in on the inspiration, clearing the interference to what you already are. You are healthy, you are wealthy, and you are happy. Now clear away all the clouds, clear away the interference between you and all that light, and I promise you, you'll make more money, help more people, and have more fun.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing this. And David, if people want to connect with you, where can they find you?
At David Meltzer, or just email me, David@dmeltzer, for anything that you want. Sign up for the show, my books, my trainings, my guides. Everything's for free for Junior Achievement. Just reach out to me. Anybody, David@dmeltzer.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And it's every Thursday. We're going to clear the stage and make room for the J Impact Award winners. Thank you so much, David. And
Thank you.
See you next week.
Gotta get out of here. Can you let me go? Sorry.
Hi.
I can't figure out how to leave. Can you exit me? I'll
Hold on.
exit. I'll get it out of here. Sorry, everyone.
Get
Thank
out.
you. There we go.
Bye. All right, everyone. This was David Meltzer. You can go to the link in our bio to find all his incredible resources and to find out more about his books, about all the great content he has, and it's all for free for you as JA alum. So my next guest is our JA Impact Award winner for today, and her name is Kylie, and I'm very excited to present you to her, and she will share her story, she will share her pitch, and she will also share her top 3 tips for aspiring entrepreneurs. So there she is. Welcome to the show, Kylie.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Awesome. So first of all, congratulations on the JA Impact Award. We are very proud of you. Welcome to the JA family. And please introduce yourself and tell us what you do in your daily life.
Thank you. Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Kylie Ray Fitzgibbons, also known as Kylie Ray of Sunshine. My mission in life is to share light, love, and happiness, very aligned with Dave Meltzer's mission to empower a billion people to be happy. My effort on that is to spread it in the business aspect, particularly in infusing happiness in the hospitality industry.
Wow. I feel like there's so much to unpack. So first question is, how do you define happiness?
How do I define happiness? I think that happiness is a choice. I think it's a state of being, and happiness is a choice that you can impact. So it's really putting yourself in that emotional state, in that atmosphere to be, some people say joy. I think that's a great replacement word. And happiness is that state of joy, of energy, of positive light and goodness.
Wow, that's so inspiring. So what we also want to know from you is, you don't have to do the exact same pitch, the 2-minute pitch you did on the show, because everyone's like, oh my gosh, I don't remember it anymore, because it's obviously a very special environment to pitch it live, in like a TV show. But can you tell us a bit more about your business, and so everybody will fully understand why you for sure deserve the JA Impact Award?
Absolutely. After spending 16 years in the luxury hospitality industry, internationally and across the States, I've built from server assistant up to general manager and executive leadership from experience, built ground up, and have found tools, techniques, and processes that I've built into a toolkit and basically provide this as a turnkey subscription-based service training program for companies to invest in employee engagement. I believe that employees are the most important asset in a company to be able to deliver the product, deliver the service. So it's really important to invest in those individuals so that they can show up as their best self for the sake of themselves, the team, and everyone that crosses their path. I've found that the average introverted person influences about 10,000 people in a lifetime.
Wow.
So it sounds like a big number, especially if you're more of the quieter introverted person. In guest services and in service industries and hospitality tend to be more extroverted and guest facing, meaning that they'll impact and influence more people than you even realize. So being able to positively impact the individual, the team, collectively, and the engagement and the culture that exists really proves from Gallup and a lot of different sources that happiness in the workplace proves to be more profitable and more productive, allowing for more retention. Now more than ever, with pandemics and remote access, it's more difficult to drive that connectivity, that engagement, showing up live with your video and enthusiasm through the phone. I mean, how powerful was Dave Meltzer's smile and energy? Being able to work like that, it's a practice. And sometimes companies don't realize the investment that it takes to be able to have everyone show up with that energy.
Wow, I love this so much, because I mean, we're all stuck wherever we are, and these Thursday lives, they give me so much energy, because you can feel it even through the camera, because you can't see a lot of people right now, right? So thank you so much for sharing this, and we will obviously put all your contact information where people can find you in our bio and also on the website. So guys, if you want to connect with Kylie afterwards, please do so. But since the viewers and all the JA alumni across the world have the chance to apply to be part of the second season of 2-Minute Drill, we want to ask you to give us kind of a sneak peek behind the curtain. How was it? Like, how did this journey start to get on this TV show?
Definitely, great question. It was such an incredible journey. I put myself out there and tried something outside of my comfort zone. It's not every day that I would sign up to be on a TV show, but I was actively engaged with following Dave and his message and joined his private coaching group with the Facebook page and found advertisements for the promotions of the 2-minute drill. I researched it. He used to have a TV show with an elevator where he'd be in an elevator to pitch to him. So it was kind of a play on that. And just kind of the next generation. So to be able to follow that, have the courage to submit an application and see what the universe presented me with, what a blessing to go through it. Behind the scenes, I went through a roller coaster of my own emotions, trying to focus on that happiness that I preached, to be able to practice it myself, and putting together the words on paper. Talking face to face or through the screen for me is just my heart on my sleeve, giving you all I've got. When you have to narrow it down into 2 minutes, it takes practice. If you follow and research what they've already published, it can give you some real good tips and insight of what to expect and how to really formulate your message to present on the show. And the best thing is being open and open-minded for the feedback that they're providing. It's really a live coaching session. So if you put in the work, put in the practice, and show up with your best foot forward, knowing that they'll be able to share feedback on what went well, what you can continue doing, and what maybe you can do to improve next time, and take it as action that you can apply for making it a better message. Every time that you deliver it, the better it gets and the more it will reach someone new.
Wow, this is such great advice. I feel like almost every winner of the J Impact Award said, yeah, well, I just tried it. And then all of a sudden I was in. So I feel like this is the way going forward. Just try it and go for it. And especially because we have David live every single week, you guys, he gives so many tips and such great insights on like how, today, how he stays motivated, and that it's not about the motivation, but actually the inspiration to like keep going. And these are such valuable insights. So I hope everybody who's watching takes notes, right? And we have like this David Meltzer Bible with all his great advice. So Kylie, and we would also love to know where you want to go in the future with your business, or maybe even with a new business. Who knows, right? Once an entrepreneur, always an entrepreneur. There are always like more things you want to do. So feel free to share with us where you want your journey to go.
Thank you for asking. I took a major leap at the beginning of this year to pursue entrepreneurship full-time. So I did transition out of full-time corporate hotel management to be able to launch the service with a smile full-time. What I am currently at is at 7 U.S. states. And my mission this year, by the end of the year, is to take my service with a smile training to each of the 50 states, whether that's one-on-one coaching, whether that's team training. Finding a business in each of the states is an ambitious and assertive goal, but that's my way of stretching my limits and reaching a greater capacity of service. Making that leap from an individual position within a resort allows me to now be able to positively influence individual companies and individual representatives across each of the states, being proud to be American in America, but also having influences in other countries. Service with a Smile has been taken to British Columbia and to Grand Cayman in the Cayman Islands, so it's technically global, and I'm open to expanding greater than that as well. So really, really excited just to keep growing the vision.
That is awesome. So if anyone who's viewing today and watching wants to connect with you, maybe they live in another place and would love to collaborate with you to bring it even, to more countries in Europe and Asia and Africa, who knows, in a year, maybe we come back and then we see where, your consulting, your coaching is everywhere around the world. I was actually seeing a question on how much does an extroverted person influence on average? I mean, you mentioned the introvert. Do you know the extrovert side?
I don't have that number prepared for today, so I would say more than 10,000, not to be smart, but more than 10,000. And I can absolutely research that, so I'll go back through and see who commented that and can connect on the side. I love research and development and learning, so thank you so much for that question.
Awesome. All right, and then Steve actually asked another question. what is your favorite platform? Are you on YouTube as well?
I have old archives of YouTube. If you YouTube me, I used to have Kylie in the kitchen. I went to pastry school back in the day. So that was Kylie about 6 to 10 years ago. That could be a while. And a few years ago when I lived in Grand Cayman, I continued the Kylie in the kitchen, and I started a Kylie Ray of Sunshine morning motivation tips. So they're small little positivity tips. And this morning I reached out to my videographer friend to see what his availability is like to collaborate. So that is a side entrepreneurial chunk of this, to see what that looks like. It seems that there's a lot of people on the YouTube platform. I'd be open to revisiting what opportunities exist there.
Awesome.
Steve, comments. It's great to have you here.
All right. So at the end of our quick IG Live every Thursday, we ask the entrepreneurs like you about your top 1 or top 3 tips for the aspiring entrepreneurs.
Great, thank you. I'll try to keep it to 3. I always think I have a lot of support there. So I would say building relationships with the philosophy of people taking care of people, whether you're in the official traditional service industry or business anywhere, whatever your service or product is, you are blessed with the opportunity to serve someone else, to lift them up and be better. In order to do that, you have to build relationships. So connecting with other people, learning what they need to support with, and defining your purpose. So if you have a purpose, it's more than just the function of things to task to be done. And being able to invest in yourself, to be your best self, be passionate about your purpose, and stay positive is a big piece too. Being able to identify your perspective. We're all human, let's be honest. My name is Director of Happiness, and I have moments too that are sad and crying and whatever. You have to work through it as a human. But if you can keep it simple and really look at the truth and the facts of what scenario is going on. David Meltzer mentioned about some fear. Sometimes we go through those moments of fear, and just remembering that that's false evidence appearing real. So what is the real truth, and how can you stay positive and focus on your greater mission and your purpose to keep driving you forward?
Awesome. These are amazing tips. We will add them to the 2-minute drill David / all the winners Bible. Thank you so much, Kylie. As again, for everybody who's watching, we will link all your all your social media channels and everything you have on our website. So if you go to the link in bio and you go to 2-minute drill, you can find everything you need, and for sure you can connect directly with her on Instagram. And we hope that you come back next week with the next winner of the J Impact Award. And thank you so much, Kylie, for being on the show today.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you. Bye-bye.